Well, good news for me is it comes with instructions, so I'll have to read them properly, because the last thing I want to do is build it wrong and, yeah, drop an engine on the floor. So, open up the other box. Well, this is idiot proof. It's perfect for me, really, then, isn't it? So, it's got markers on it to tell you where the weight is. So, 1 ton, 3/4 of a ton, so 750 kilos. I don't know what that is in pounds. Half a ton, 500 kilos, and a quarter, 250 kilos. Again, I don't know what that converts to in pounds for those of you who work with pounds and not kilos. So, yeah, when it's up, that should be really straightforward. I mean, to be sensible, I'd probably just set it to the 1 ton anyway, even though I know it doesn't weigh that much, but... And that is the crane built. It's even got 2 little nifty little handles there. Very good. Right, let's get it lined up. Hello and welcome back to the channel. So we are there, I think. I hope so. I think I've took everything off. So let's see if this hoist works and holds the engine up. So we'll start off taking the bolts off and then we'll lift it out. So now the engine hoist is up, taking the strain there. I need to find out how to level that up because it's a bit wonky, but I've got the strain of the engine there. So we'll get the top mount undone and then, yeah, we'll see if it'll come out. And this lovely looking little piece of tool, £4.50, absolute bargain. So that has enabled me to get that off. So that's all 3 prop bolts off. So we'll start off with the gearbox mounts. All of this is all loose now. So 18mm. I'm not sure if I'm going to need the bigger bar. Do you know what? I bought the bar for this very reason. So we'll get the bar. So for me, I'm so used to using the wrong tools. So there we go. Switch that on for something a little bit more aggressive. I don't think I'll need to be that aggressive, to be honest, but we'll see. Engine extension on there as well. Good look.
Hey, I've got the web then.
You can come and help if you want. It's nearly there.
I've got plenty to do. Finish that driveway now. That's good.
So I'm not too sure how well you can see that there, but I'm going to put the long extension on so you can see where the bar's going. So there's one. Oh, that's tighter than the gearbox side. There we go. One. And there's another one at the back here. Give that a Yankee Doodle. Whoa. Oh yeah. That feels successful. Right, so let's switch on to the ratchet. So this project is brought to you by sponsored and supported by the TT shop in Blackburn. They supply all second-hand parts for Mark 1 and also now Mark 2 vehicles as well. So if you're looking for wings, they've got plenty of those in stock in all a variety of colours, all very varying conditions. So ones that you can prepare yourself, some that are ready for paint. If you're looking for engines, gearboxes, new glass for your broken doors, right the way through to door cards, rad packs, an abundance of transfer boxes, more gearboxes, a blowing exhaust or a downpipe. Or if simply you just want to buy a car that runs, that you want to do as a project, they also have vehicles available to do that as well. So get in touch with them. I'll put a link in the description for the TT shop in Blackburn, and also you will receive a 10% discount if you use the code Imola10, which is here somewhere. So get in touch. That discount only applies to actual parts, not postage and packaging. So obviously if you're going to take an engine, then that'll be a separate charge. But get in touch with the guys down at the TT shop Blackburn, and they will be more than happy to assist you with your requirements, whether that be used parts or just a car to work with. Thank you very much to the TT shop Blackburn for supporting and sponsoring this project. Now back to the car. There's just that one hose there holding it in. I did find two more there at the back of the engine, so I've undone those, so just get those disconnected because they connect to the engine as well. So that pipe there that goes into the intercooler, that's the last thing that's holding the engine in, so I'm just going to take the intercooler off and then feed the pipe back through. I think that's the best move for me right now. So yeah, let's get disconnected. So there we have it, engine is out. That's some nice help from Mick the neighbour. So now we need to separate the gearbox from the engine and then see if there's anything else I can keep and store on there. But I'm really pleased with that. Woohoo! And it's out. Engine and gearbox out. I've got to say, for just under 170 quid, this engine lift was brilliant. It's really good. So I'll put a link in the description for that. So at the moment, while this is floating, I need to take off the starting motor first, and then get all the bolts undone for the gearbox, because of course I'm keeping this gearbox because this is a 6-speed gearbox, whereas the donor car is a 5-speed gearbox. So yes, get some WD-40 on these bolts, let it soak, and then start undoing them. So there seems to be quite a lot of 13s, and it's just figuring out which ones are actually have to come out. So one, that. I think that's a transfer box. Just need to check and see where it's actually connected to the engine. So we'll get the starting motor out. This one seems to be a really long bolt that goes right the way through. It's good. So I'm going to crack on. We're getting these bolts out and then seeing which ones actually connect the engine to the gearbox. So yeah. So behind this bracket, which is for the live or the earth, I can't remember which one it was, I disconnected. I think it was the earth. So behind that one, there's a nice 18mm bolt there. You can see that. So get that one off, put extension on that. Now this one I'm expecting to give me more resistance than the 13, but we'll see. Yep, big bat. the starter's out, and there was the 13, and then another 18 behind that for the earth, for the starter, I think, maybe. So again, can't remember which one this end came off on. Ah, oh well. I think it was this one. But either way, it's for this. So as long as I keep it with this, whether it's this end or the other end, I'll figure it out. That. What else we got? 1, 2, 3. That's transfer box. We don't need to worry about that because that's staying on the gearbox. Oh, what have I got underneath? Okay, it's an 18 there. Oh, but it's not. Hey, that's another 16, isn't it? Of course, it's another 16. Oh, I have to find the smaller version of my 16 because that plus this will not fit under there. Okay, what's on the other side? Okay, so I'm here with my new friend, engine and gearbox. I've been trying for probably about an hour and a half trying to get this gearbox off. Yeah, I must have missed a bolt or something like that. But key points are, engine's out, gearbox is out. Just need to get the engine and box out of the donor car now. Figure out what's stopping this coming out. I've now got my screwdriver stuck in there. I can't see anywhere else it's stuck. But where we are, but I'm really pleased with the engine out, which is great. I'll get the subframe out. I'm going to take that out in one piece out the Imola. So I'll disconnect the steering rack from the steering wheel from inside the car, and then I'll undo all the bolts underneath for the subframe. And then once I undo the top of the shocks, it should all just come out in one piece. So I should be able to just wheel that out the way. Do the same on the donor car, and then wheel the old Imola one under the donor car, so then it's still on 4 wheels, so then at least I can get it picked up. But I hope you enjoyed the video. It's quite a successful one, thankfully, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.